guys, about 6 months ago, we asked you as our fans if anybody had a 1973 Dodge Challenger. And guess what? We got about every single Facebook Marketplace ad on the entire planet sent to us that were for sale ads, not for sale by you guys. We had one guy. That one guy is in Wisconsin. And he had one, and we struck a deal, and we are finally headed to Wisconsin to go pick it up. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go pick up my son's soccer coach. His name is Brock Ogami. He actually got Coach of the Year last year. He's the head coach for the girls' soccer team at Snow College in Eastern Utah. The guy is awesome. He private coaches my son. He's super good, and he deserves this. We're actually gonna fly him to Wisconsin, first class, of course, go get the car of his dreams. He told me he's wanted one forever. And I told him if he helps Riker out and teaches him how to be a better soccer player, that I'd help him out, and here we are. And you guys helped out too, so thank you. But we're gonna pick him up, head to the airport, and we are flying off to Wisconsin. You ready?
Oh yeah. Fired up, man.
Get in.
Long time coming.
What are we going to get?
1973 Dodge Challenger.
See, I told you guys. I said it was a 73, but I wasn't sure, and I knew Brock would remember. So now we gotta go to Provo, pick up Alec, and then we're off to the airport. Made it to the airport. Next stop, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Are you excited or what, dude?
No, not even a little bit.
I wouldn't be.
Hide that at that.
Hide it, push it way down until we actually see the vehicle.
We haven't had a legit winter yet.
Watch me get there, and it's just absolute garbage.
Hey, this is your guy.
Sure, I'm gonna blame the guy. I'm gonna blame the internet. So we made it to the Delta Sky Lounge in Salt Lake City, getting ready to go to Milwaukee. And then we're driving 2.5 hours to some town. I should probably figure out what town that is. Our plane boards in about 15 minutes, so we're gonna go hop on a plane, pray that it stays in the sky, and land in Milwaukee. 60% of you are not subscribed to this channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, and let's go get on a plane. Saying that, no. I'm on the platinum medallion, and 2 guys in front of me were flexing with their diamond status. We gotta get you there. I gotta get there.
With the new series, Road to Diamond.
Trading cards. Didn't know this little thing, just found it out. Your pilot will give you a trading card when you enter the plane, if you ask. Very nicely. This is card number 56. We landed. I was so scared. Were you scared? Hey, Kitty.
You should have brought Bombi, man.
I wish I would have known.
So, hi, I'm here with Robby.
What's your husband's name?
Jesus.
Jim, we found your wife in the Milwaukee airport in the flesh, and she has a home and garden page.
And I asked him if he could work on the Jeep, and he said,
I'll put it on the list.
add it to the list.
Thanks, Jim.
So we made it to Milwaukee. Met the nicest lady. Jim, you're so lucky. She was super kind to us. We walked with her down the hallway. Now we're headed to get a rental car. We nominated, Brock isn't aware of this, but we nominated him to drive for 2.5 hours. Yippee!
Pray we get there.
You have a soccer team to get back to.
That's true.
Yeah.
We need to get you a baggage claim, yeah?
Baggage claim. Saddle up, partners.
Look at this beauty. A Chrysler Pacifica. I love these things. If you dog on a minivan, you've never ridden one. Look at that.
It's freezing cold. Woo.
You boys ready for this adventure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoop, whoop.
We got a 2.5 hour drive ahead of us. We'll be in Stevens Point before you even know
In
it.
a company minivan.
All right, so we are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We just took a 2.5 hour flight from Salt Lake City, Utah. We are headed to Stevens Point, Wisconsin to buy that guy right there a 1973 Dodge Challenger, which is his dream car. Is it not?
It is.
So about 6 months ago, we reached out to the audience. We asked you guys if anybody had a 1973 Dodge Challenger for sale. And Roland from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, reached out to us.
Lanes to keep right onto
We're talking.
west toward Milwaukee.
Reached out to us and said he has a car. He's ready to part with it. He only wants it to go to us.
In 1.2
And so,
miles,
come on,
right
lady.
toward
Sorry, the navigation's talking. Anyway, Roland reached out to me, said he had a car. We made a deal, and we're here, and we're going to get it. It's gonna make little Brock's dreams come true.
I'm fired up.
Oh, he looks fired up.
I've been waiting for this.
He looks
Long
like he's been
time.
waiting.
You're not gonna be able to sleep.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby. You know, and
Like
yes,
a kid on Christmas.
yeah. And yes, we chose the minivan because the minivan life is what's up. Anyway, we've got a 2.5 hour drive ahead of us. If anything cool happens, such as not limited to wrecking, we'll flip this camera back on and let you guys know. Stay safe. That's why we had the adult drive, just in case you're curious.
He's coaching us through life.
Yeah, he's coaching. Not only is he coaching soccer, he's coaching us through life.
Boom, baby, we made it. Robbie's never been to a rainforest cafe.
Route to Rock and Roll
No,
Cafe.
but we're looking for a breakfast place so that when we go to negotiate this car, we're all full and we can think clearly and we can make good life choices. And we can't do that unless we eat breakfast.
Turns out his dream car's a GTR. He doesn't want this at all.
I mean, the pictures look so good.
It turns out this was all just a joke.
Yeah.
He just wanted to go on a trip with the boys.
Roland just trolled us.
You got catfish.
You got catfish. Or
Yeah, worst case scenario, it's a boys trip.
That's awful. Wisconsin or bust, baby.
You ever been to Stevens Point? Didn't think so. I have.
I have. Craziest town in America. Turns out no one lives here. No one knows where there's a good breakfast spot there.
No one knows where it is. You fly to Milwaukee. You've been to Stevens Point before?
I've heard it's nice.
Yeah.
You're lying.
They have great personalities there.
Okay, great.
You guys got any good breakfast spots? No.
None.
There's IHOP.
There's an IHOP. Okay, well.
I still have taste buds, so no IHOP. I'm out.
Rock and Roll Cafe was delicious. We just got a hold of Roland. We're headed to his house. We're going to go check out the car, see if this is going to be a good thing for Brock to buy. Because if this isn't perfect, what are we going to do?
Well, I don't think it's going to be perfect, but is it a project worth investing in?
Wow. Look at that adult.
Articulated very well.
Yeah. Well, because we've seen the pictures, like it's not perfect,
I
but it
just-
looks pretty dang good.
I just would have made a really bad life choice and then sulked about it for the next year.
You would have
But-
purchased it anyways.
Yeah. But looks like Brock is going to make a real good life choice. Let's go.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts. Safety, please, in the minivan.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
Here it is.
We're about to go and find out if we came to the right city. He's got Jeeps. I think inside that garage lives a 1973 Dodge Challenger that is almost going to be Brock Ogami's brand new car. You can knock on the door.
Right, we go.
It's like Chris Hansen showing up.
You know why I'm here.
Brock Ogami?
Chris Hansen.
Oh, he's got the gear on.
Howdy!
How's it going?
You, hey, look at this.
Hey,
Nice to meet you, Robbie.
nice to meet you.
I'm Brock.
Brock, you okay?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Al, nice to meet you. So you guys want to come in first, or you want to? So that's what I wanted the car to look like.
Okay.
The guy I got it from in Wausau, I think they were racing it, is what I think they were doing short track with it or something. And then the frame rails got too rusty in the front to where it wouldn't pass tech or something. But he roller painted it this blue. He roller painted the whole car. He said, I thought it would sell faster. I said, well, it worked because I bought it. So he said not to drive it, but I drove it. I've been driving it around and I couldn't figure out for quite a while why he said not to drive it, but it's the front frame rails. I've only put on, here's the build sheet that was behind the seat. I got
That's awesome.
yeah, I took behind the seat. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I tried to save it as much as possible. But yeah, it's got the seat coil from, I took a picture of it before I took it out. But yeah, there was some pieces missing and some just disintegrated.
That is so cool.
The transmission is original, but the motor is, I think the date code on the motor is a 78. You can tell there's a cam in there because my dad got me in the cars. He was a car guy. My first car was a 75 Charger. And, I've had Chargers and Road Runners and
So Mopar guy.
Mopars, yes, mostly Mopars. I got a disorderly conduct in a vehicle once with a 73 Javelin. Took a guy out for his birthday ride in my Javelin and did a donut or two and roasted the tires. And the cop was sitting in a parking lot and pulled me over. And smoke was still rolling out of the car. He says, "You know when I pulled you over?" No, I said, "It's his birthday, man. I was just roasting the tires a little bit."
I think Brock is so excited.
This was the original console that was in it when I got it. I bought one off of eBay and I got hosed on it because it was cracked. I bought the spoiler. I got a car cover. This is probably the headliner. There's all the trim for the windows is in here. This is the door seal. Yeah, this is the original color, that bronze color. And it's running rich. Like if I start it up now, it hasn't been started in 2 months, but if I start it up, yeah, I put that on. The original is in this box right here. It hasn't been started in 2 months. But I put the electronic ignition on a switch. I put that HEI in there. So it's on a switch there. Choke, manual choke.
Sounds good. Got the stalker back.
Yeah.
That's how the kids for a ride in your new ride.
Right now it's showing 90 pressure, 90 oil pressure. I got the triple gauge in here. All the natural gauges work.
Interior looks good.
Dude, how excited are you?
I'm excited. Been a long time coming. Excited to see it out in the sunlight.
We're gonna back it out so you can get a real good look at it.
Yeah.
It's a project.
A lot of people
Just what you wanted.
A lot of people say they don't like the 73.
I think it looks good.
I like the taillights of the 73. A lot of people don't like that. I like
great.
that. It's like you take it.
So here we have a 1973 Dodge Challenger. So Roland is giving Brock a little rundown of everything he knows about it. He's had this car for 4 or 5 years. He's bought a ton of extra parts for it. I mean, the best part about it, I just want to point this out real quick. That's an old sticker. That means he's had it for a while. Definitely a project, but it's a complete car. It's running and driving. It needs some frame rails. It needs some fenders. It needs things. This is something that Brock can come over for a weekend. We can do a little bit of things. He can keep driving it, and he doesn't have to stop driving it for a prolonged amount of time. It's really cold here, really cold, but I think Brock's excited. Let's have you get in and see if you fit.
It's definitely different than the truck.
Here, let's.
How do I look?
Need some hinges.
Give me a tough line right here. Like, hey, let's race for pinks or something. give me a tough man line.
I don't know what to say.
I don't even know what to say.
What's up, cuz?
What is a tough line? What's up, cuz? We racing
You're gonna
for
have
pinks.
This isn't your 2025 Silverado. You're gonna have to learn how to drive this.
I know. Oh, CD player too.
Burn a disc, baby.
Yeah. Bring those mixes back. What's up, baby? I brought you a CD. You want to hop on my Challenger and listen to it?
You said to Robby.
Go, Chris. Yeah.
I've driven jalopies. I figure rather than teaching you here in the cold how to drive an old crappy car,
What's like going to be the biggest difference?
it might be too low on transmission fluid. It's low on fluid. Figured this will be easier than teaching him how to drive an old car on
No doubt.
Wisconsin roads.
Rather the experienced guy do it. How you feeling, Rob?
This
In
is
your new car.
This is awesome. This sounds tough.
I think it'll be fine. It's definitely a project.
I ain't gonna beat me.
Good thing I'll have good guidance through the whole process.
Yeah, Hillbilly will really help you out.
Brakes just locked up. Let's just go back to his house. Brakes aren't wanting to disengage. They're probably gonna lock up on us before I get back. I'm gonna try to push through them. Now we're smoking. Before we ruin something or start it on fire, we'll take it back. As long as it'll get on a transport. Okay, let's go make sure it's not on fire. Front brakes are sticking a little. Needs a little fluid, needs a little this, needs a little that. To find one that's in half decent shape, I think it'll be good.
It's got the seal of approval.
I mean, it's definitely needs some work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to leave. The car wants to go home. What do you think?
I like it.
We came all this way.
Give us your honest thoughts.
It's definitely going to be a project. That's what I wanted.
But are you still happy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy because it's your money being spent, not mine. This is like a business deal where I have no interest in the car. I pay for the trip. He pays for the car. We're partners, but he owns it all.
That's how it's supposed to look with the dual tips on there.
Okay.
What do you think you're gonna go through with it?
I think so.
You could throw the carpet in it, you know, and have a decent runaround car. We can figure out the frame rail things, get the transmission to hold fluid. You can put a absorbency pad on your concrete so that when this thing leaks everywhere, you know, that's normal. That's just owning an old car.
So if you were me in that situation,
Yeah, I mean, I paid a lot more for my Charger. The Charger didn't run and drive out of their garage.
right?
We had to trailer it. Then I had to go out to Kansas and put like $6,000 worth of stuff into it to get it to drive home. This at least runs and drives. May not be great, but we just drove around the block. I think it's okay. As long as you're good with it, I think we're good with it.
The new tips.
Ooh,
Yeah, you got all sorts of stuff.
he's got you covered.
He does got me covered.
He's like Allstate, baby.
Yeah.
You're in good hands.
You're not in good hands. All snake. We'll ruin your day. Oh yeah, the frame rails are rotted. Oh, they're fully gone. Oh! Oh yeah. Yeah, they're rotten. I think we'll definitely need to put frame rails in it before we do anything else.
Dude,
Man.
dreams are coming true.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm excited. Takes me a little bit to get to where like I really want it to be, but like it's cool to actually have.
You sad to see her go?
Yes. There's the rear heater, the rear defroster. Although if you'd want that, I would just cut a slot in the middle.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be driving too much in the old wintertime. Is the sound system rocking or what?
It has a buzz because of the electronics. I either I don't have a good ground but it does get loud. Yeah.
The buzz adds character.
You have a CD popped in right now? It looked like an old school CD player.
Nope, it's just an Alpine Bluetooth AM FM.
I can't believe how rusted both frame rails are.
Yeah, me neither.
Been in Wisconsin for life?
No, from what I could tell, it was North Carolina and then Minnesota. And I think that's probably where they were racing, was in Minnesota, probably Brainerd or somewhere.
What's so weird to me though is the floor is not rotted. Like the floor is
really
solid.
From what I could tell, one little pinhole on the passenger floor right here, from what I can see. Somewhere up in here, there's a pinhole.
Uh-huh.
But that's it.
Oh, sweet. We'll probably get it back. Get a list of necessities that like figure out what all's here. Definitely need door hinges.
Yeah.
I would say door hinges, fenders, and then we'll get the rails changed.
Is that a big, you said rails are a big project? But
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, I'd pull the motor out, everything. Yeah, no, it's doable. It's just,
is that where the engine mounts to?
yeah. I would say aside from the frame rails, it's not that bad, but I mean, the frame rails are terrible.
Other than that, the rest is all right. I guess for 73.
For it being a 73, it's okay. What do you think?
It's gonna be a project for sure, but I think we knew that going in.
Yeah.
As long as it drives, it'll be all right, and then make it look pretty later.
Yep.
Good thing you guys are in this together equally.
Hey, I have no release of liability has been signed.
Well, you're also my teacher.
Yeah. Sensei, you can't abandon him now.
Yeah.
We just begun.
You just started waxing it off. Gotta wax it back on, baby.
That's right.
I do want to look at those rails though in the box. Cool. Yeah. We'll put them in.
I did a mini tub. I put the suspension inside, and that's my pride and joy. I cut the cab 5 inches. I just like to build cool stuff. So, like custom plate that's at Bay 210 and a Chevy Thunder sticker. That car ran like 11s or 12s.
This is my twin turbo AMC Pacer. That is a sick stash.
That's a great
Luckily, my wife only cares about me from the neck down. So I never try anything up here. She thinks I'm a Greek god. So yeah, I drove to Michigan and picked up a car before.
What's Utah?
Utah's only like 2,000 miles one way. Ish.
So kind of my goal in life is someday I'd like to buy another Gremlin or a
Something.
Nissan wagon or an old Datsun and just throw a huge motor in it. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys are flying out tonight? Tomorrow morning from Milwaukee?
Yep. I had probably 500 for sale ads sent to me, and we ended up going with this one because this one ran and drove. It needs work, but he wants a project anyways.
So guys in here, hard to believe there's a lot of guys that build dump trucks and they're over-the-road haulers, like guys treat a 69 Camaro. So last year, there was a dump truck that went to the Louisville National Truck Show, and I built his light bars and light boxes and some other things, and he got second place overall, which is like unheard of for Eric Bauer Trucking. You guys are quite possibly the coolest people ever. I'll say it.
What are you learning?
We're gonna bump some tunes, dude. Dude, my feet are numb.
I haven't felt my feet in an hour.
Okay, you too? Oh yeah. You've had extra gloves this whole time?
Yeah, it's the Rockies.
I ain't got the amp set up properly.
I think the stereo works.
Yeah, I ain't got the amp set up properly, but
That sounds good.
That thing bumps.
Yeah, it bumps.
So it is fairly reasonable to skip something.
It's not bad. All right, so I think everything looked good to you?
They look good to me.
Everything looked fine to me. So I think we're good. But anyway, I guess we can go in, do some paperwork. We appreciate it.
Robby, it's really nice meeting you.
Well, appreciate it.
You just bought yourself a car.
I feel a couple $1,000s lighter.
So what do you think? What's your honest takeaway?
Project for sure. It was everything I wanted.
Good. The only thing that I'm a little bummed about is I don't think I fully understood the frame rails, which is nothing against Roland because he said it. I went back through an email. He straight up said it needs frame rails, and I kind of just I think I discredited that. And so seeing that, I was like, oh, crap. Just because that is a huge job. But we'll just start with that.
Right. And the fact that it comes with frame rails too, I feel a lot better.
Yeah. No. Roland was super awesome, very upfront. We're just gonna have to get, I think when we get it back, we'll get a list of things that you're going to need, and we'll just plan a weekend where we just bang out the frame rails. We'll paint the frame rails, put it all back together so you can keep driving it.
Love that.
Love that for you.
Yeah, then can put like the headers on too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to just learn.
Yeah, you're a good teacher to my son. I will be a good teacher to you.
Let's go.
My son. Just kidding. So randomly a man from the streets walked up on us and had a little bit of information about cars. So you can tell he's a bit of a car nut. His name was Gil. Gil was a good time. Gil told us about every single automotive vehicle in the entire Stevens Point area. He gave us all the history of every single car in the entire area. We enjoyed that. He did give us his address. We may or may not go past his house. Who knows? So we are in the middle of Wisconsin, have no clue where we're at, and there's an all-original 1970 Roadrunner sitting under some shanty barn, just literally in the middle of nowhere in a field of Wisconsin. Land of the cheese and Roadrunners. This could be our, we spent days and then road trip it back to Utah. Yeah. This is definitely, I mean, the thing's been painted, but.
Yeah. That Roadrunner's sick.
Look at this.
Is it really? They're putting scrap in it?
Dude, look at all this.
Here, get this off and open the door if you want.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's a Cornet 500, just like mine.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Now we have to come back to Wisconsin.
So does it rusty by you?
Yeah, but not Not as bad as like some places.
Not from salt underneath.
Yeah, no, we get salted roads, but it's just not like.
Yeah, I think it was a big family and they had cool cars like in high school and stuff. It worked everything better.
3 days later.
All right, so Robby's currently gone. He told me to grab a camera. A car here he bought out of Wisconsin is here. I tried to get it on video unloading it, but I was too slow.
Finally here, all the way from Wisconsin. Super excited to have it here. Can't thank Robby enough for making this happen. It's been my dream car. So, I mean, everything he did was just first class. Can't thank him enough. So, Robby, thank you. Super appreciative, and I'm excited for you to teach me how to fix this thing up. I'm excited to drive it. Thanks, brother.
I was at the Offroad Expo when this got delivered. So Owen got to see exactly what happens when somebody sets a goal and that goal comes through. So Brock has wanted this Dodge Challenger for a long time. And to see that through the help of you guys and you awesome fans is an amazing feeling. I'm excited to help him out. Brock is a super great coach and he's a great person. So we're glad to help him out because of you. So remember everybody, if you never quit, you'll never fail. Set high goals and you will accomplish them. Thanks for watching.